Okay, chapter 23, 24. We get a little intercalary, and there's Pedro. Pedro's back. Okay, buddy. I swear he's been gone since I had the last video running, and then as soon as I turn on, here he comes. Coming in. He's coming in for a bombing run. Oh, he stopped. Okay. So chapter 23, 24, we get a little intercalary chapter action. Come on, Pete. Come on, man. Get out of here. And we look at what the migrants did for entertainment. One of the things there's on page 444, the stories about the Indian and fighting the Indians. They would go to movies. They would play music, guitars, harmonicas, fiddles, dancing. Maybe they would play Woody Guthrie's "The Car Song." There's a link here to that in case you haven't heard that in a while, which I know. Pete, come on, dude. Let me in here. Um, they would get baptized. So religion was also a form of entertainment. So people would go and get baptized in the river. That was a popular thing to do. People would do like we all do, dream of the future, like dream of a time when you can go to the store and get toilet paper and stuff like that, except those weren't their dreams. Their dreams were dreams of having jobs, having financial security. There's the turkey shoot, which happens. The turkey shoot happened, if I remember correctly, it was in Akron, and it was a real thing, by the way. It wasn't like a Steinbeck fictionalized account where basically a bunch of people who felt like they were being treated unfairly got together and with all their shotguns and whatnot and marched down the streets to a place where they had a turkey shoot, which is a marksmanship competition, and they marched right back through the center of town with their guns again. Just it was more of a show of force than anything else. I've been to a turkey shoot. It's pretty cool. Whoever wins, is the most accurate shot wins turkey, which is what they don't shoot turkeys. They shoot to get a turkey. That's usually frozen. This cat's pretty annoying right now. Pete, what are you doing? Yes, you're a good boy. Okay. So that was the intercalary chapter 23. Chapter 4, the big dance. Who wants to bust it up? Well, it's the Farmers Association. Why? And again, I said in the last video, they don't want people getting comfortable. They don't want people organizing. Their plan is this. They are going to, so people at Weed Patch, you can invite a guest. So it's like a +1 or +2 kind of a thing. So they can invite a guest. So some of these guys, these basically thugs or deputies, remember our pretend deputies, are going to come in and start a fight. That's the plan. They're going to come in. They're going to start a fight on the dance floor, something visible, something loud. Someone is going to scream riot, among them. The sheriff, again, who's conveniently waiting outside, is going to rush in and break it up. And their plan is hopefully that he's going to break up the whole camp. No, don't touch the computer. Okay. So that's the plan. The campers' response, they want a nonviolent response. As I believe it's Willis Eaton says, no gun, no iron, and no knives. So he doesn't want anyone stabbed or shot. They are going to basically try and identify these people as they come in so they can prepare for them and then surround them, peacefully escort them off the property to, so that there's no riot, so that there's no nothing. So it's a peaceful solution, because if they solve it with violence, then the police do have a right to come in. So just to give you an idea about the police here, so we're talking about the real police, not these pretend deputies, actual sheriff's officers who have to follow laws, and they can't just come in without a warrant or without some type of probable cause. So if there's a fight, a big fight, and someone screams riot, the police can come in, but otherwise they can't without a warrant. So that's why this whole situation has to happen how it happens. And in the end, let me make sure I'm not getting ahead of myself. I'm not. They do. They identify the people, figure out who the trespassers are or who these thugs are. They quietly escort them off the property without stabbing or shooting them, which is good. The police come up, are like, "We heard there's a riot," and they're like, "We're just dancing. We're having a good time." So that's how they resolve the situation. And the big dance, if you will, is just another example of what people did for entertainment. And the Joad family were really appreciative, like, "Wow, you guys have dances here? Like, that's where Tom killed that guy. It sounds great." Side note, that is where Tom killed that guy from before the book with a shovel, was at a dance. So luckily Tom doesn't kill anybody in this dance, but you got to keep an eye on Tom at the dances. He's a little crazy. All right, we're going to stop here and pick up chapter 25 in a moment.